Amazon, and OpenAI. Trace?
The tech bosses with checkbooks in hand. Chandler Painter live for us in New York. Thank you. Let's bring in Endeavor PAC founder Tiffany Smiley and conservative commentator Alicia Krause. Thank you both for coming on. Tiffany, to you first. Here's Trump on inviting certain people. He didn't really name anybody, but he's talking about, the Xi Jinpings of the world. He said this about the inauguration.
I was even thinking about inviting certain people to the inauguration, and some people said, wow, that's a little risky, isn't it? And I said, maybe it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we like to take little chances, but that's not a bad chance.
I think when you use the word risky now, it's more of people really do want to see him shake things up, and maybe some unusual attendees might be just what the doctor ordered, Tiffany.
Well, you're exactly right, and that's what Trump is doing. It's as if he is president right now, and thank goodness, because we need the help. Trump is really setting the stage for the world that American leadership is back, and we are the shiny beacon on a hill. Let's not forget, under the Biden administration, we saw the failed departure out of Afghanistan. We saw the evils of this world emboldened. We have hostages still being held. We see unrest in the Middle East. Under President Trump, we had the most substantive peace in the Middle East that I've ever seen in my adult life. So President Trump is really setting the stage for the path forward. And I think this is an exciting time to be an American. It's exciting for our future. And he's really, setting America up as the leader of the world.
And moments from now, we're going to talk to the sister of one of those hostages you mentioned there, Tiffany. USA Today opinion reads the following. Nicole Russell says, international leaders' early acceptance of Trump as America's acting commander-in-chief is yet another harsh indictment on the Biden administration's lack of leadership. If Democrats are already so irrelevant, despite still holding the Oval Office, what happens to them after Biden has left the building? I mean, it's a good question because they appear to have zero juice, Alicia.
They appear to have zero juice, and they appear to have no good leader. I mean, obviously Nancy Pelosi is kind of a de facto leader, and she had that accident earlier on a trip on behalf of the United States. And I think that they are actively looking at who's going to be running the DNC, what voice are we going to be putting forward, not only on Capitol Hill, but in the media realm as well. They're talking about crazy, radical, I think, anti-women idiots like Hassan Piker and others. Yeah. And then they're still leaning into the Rashida Tlaib's AOC vibes. That's not going to work, and that's going to not encourage our allies on the world stage. I think that Trump and his team are doing the right thing, and I think that hopefully we can make America stronger again on the international stage, specifically when it comes to our defense department.
Meantime, RFK goes to the Hill on Monday. Here's Senator Jim Banks on CNN. Watch.
RFK is obviously a unique and diverse choice, a lifelong Democrat, one of the major figures in the Kennedy family. Obviously, he has a lot of views that Donald Trump appreciates and supports.
I got about 30 seconds for you, Tiffany. Does he get the welcome mat, or does he get a little pushback?
He might get a little pushback, but 53 Republican senators, there's some wiggle room there. RFK Jr. is a unique pick, and he's exactly what America needs. 40% of our youth and adolescents have at least one chronic illness. I know Trump is committed to surrounding RFK Jr. with a commission and team of doctors and experts who can get to the bottom of this. And I hope that our senators on the Republican side move swiftly and quickly, get behind Trump. This is a unique opportunity in American history. And it's time to shake it up and deliver results for our children for generations to come. And RFK Jr. can do that.
Meantime, the tech mogul's making the pilgrimage to Mar-a-Lago. As we said earlier, checkbooks in hand. Mike Walls said the following here.
These engagements have all been overwhelmingly positive, and whether, as you've seen, Bezos talking about deregulation, Zuckerberg talking about AI, Elon talking about going to the moon, this president is ready to do big things.
The things are changing. I mean, you can see it. Yeah.
And people are looking forward to it. If you look at the approval polls of Trump, people are saying that the majority of people trust him to improve the economy. Yep. Some are kind of unsure, but wait and see. And the majority of CEOs think that their profits are going to increase dramatically over the next 6 months. So I think that that's really good, not only for those CEOs and tech moguls that are visiting Trump down at Mar-a-Lago, but it's good for the little guy, the average mom, the working man, the kid in college that's looking for a gig once they graduate in the spring. A
lot of excitement. Alicia, thank you. Tiffany, thank you. We appreciate it.
We need them home. It's been more than 400